When we started in 2004, every year then, the shelter keep expanding. It was started with this conviction that our faith in God has to be expressed out in the community by meeting practical needs. From one shelter to another shelter to another one. I think the growth came about because we keep ourselves healthy as an organization. And when we talk about organization growth, it's always about people development. So going through the organization development transformation journey is really a no-choice list, a no-choice item.
Actually, the idea of ODT was tossed, of course, by pastor even before the pandemic. At that point in time, we knew it was right to still invest in our staff because ultimately it is a people kind of business. We are impacting lives through lives, and therefore this is the right path.
We could have done many things. We could have invested in more training, capability development, technology, strategy and planning. But Pastor in his wisdom realized that we are in this very important inflection in the development of the organization.
During ODT, I think what really struck me the most was the time where we get to kind of rehash and to kind of reintroduce the 4 values that New Hope holds dearly, like respect, integrity, compassion, excellence.
I just felt that the essence of what New Hope was, which our mission, our vision, they still stuck. But now with all the trainings and courses, it was sort of like getting everyone on board on the same page.
Things change, culture change, so there is some basic values that we want to share with especially the new staff. But we also adapt and make changes along the way.
We realized also that we couldn't do this on our own. We needed expertise or the right partner to help us to get to where we want to be. Yeah.
And we have different initiatives like the OD transformation that helps SSAs build up capabilities. We hope that it will help them come up with innovative, sustainable solutions to help Singaporeans and families in need.
Couldn't have found a better time to refresh our vision and mission to make sure that it's relevant, even in the context of a pandemic. When we mooted the whole idea of digitization, we realized that there's a critical need to really step up during this season to make sure that we are not losing the touch point just because of the pandemic.
The COVID time, surfaced a lot of the homeless in Singapore, and seeing how the COVID prolonged period resulted in New Hope having to double the number of shelters to cater to the homeless, double the number of staff to take care of the homeless. All of that was something that really tugged at my heart, and I said that we have to do something to be able to support New Hope because they were giving hope for the homeless.
ROHEI was a critical partner because they helped us to build this culture, build this organizational trust, and also to build leaders. ROHEI came into the picture, helping us strengthen our culture, align our culture, building strong teams.
What we had to do was bring the outcome of the culture chats to the management team. So this was the beginning of a greater awareness of the need to strengthen their respective teams, build up their people, develop their talent and create the culture. And in a sense that the entire journey resulted in giving New Hope a better understanding of what it means to find home, to return home.
We had the ROHEI Cultural Alignment Program. I think that was good to get everyone on the same page and also to get everyone started to think about what culture meant to us.
I think the ODT journey helped in that it helped us be a bit more intentional in looking at how we can turn our own internal strengths into resources.
And I think the ODT journey has helped us to become more efficient, and I think ultimately give us more time to do what we like to do.
It's really a lot about the clients and also seeing how they actually have a new home, a new hope in their own space, a new home that they could actually call theirs.
It goes back to the purpose of why we are here, you find that their lives are getting better. Yeah, and that makes a difference.
When many people actually come to the shelter, they are, you know, sort of at a roadblock, right? They've exhausted all other avenues in their life, and they've ended up in this situation. So when they come here, you know, they get sort of like a second chance or another chance.
A lot of times people ask me, how many homeless are there in Singapore? And they see homelessness as like just a very small kind of thing. It's not big enough to work on. I think to me, like, why wait? Why do we wait until then? Like, if we can do something about it now, then let's do something about it. So, which is why I'm glad New Hope exists.
I have two specific hopes for them. One is that they will continue to build on what they have achieved. They will continue to be on the forefront of both practice as well as thought leadership. The second thing that I like to see New Hope going forward doing more of is to take whatever relevant learnings and assets that they have developed and sharing it with the broader social services sector in Singapore, beyond just those social service agencies that are serving the homeless in our community.
We truly hope for them. What the New Hope team also hopes for all their hard work, the outcome that their clients can themselves be beacons of new hope for others who are displaced and disadvantaged.
I think my hope for the company, as we grow bigger, we won't lose sight of the heartbeat or like the reason why we exist, and also not to forget the reason why we are here is not just to do the work, but it's really about the people that we serve and the people that serve alongside us.
New Hope should continue to stay relevant. Relevant not just to the community, to the nation, but also to the individual that has walked through New Hope.
So I would aspire New Hope Community Services to be an extraordinary organization that continue to stay progressive, stay relevant to the needs in the sector. And of course, we also hope that we can build a high-performing culture in the organization where people feel proud to be part of the organization and enjoy working with their fellow colleagues. The other hope that I have is that we are able to collaborate with more partners to maximize the resources that is out there and to have maximum impact in the work that we are doing.